about 20 years ago, Matt and I were kind of at this place where we already had 2 kids. We're like, that's like a lot. Do we want to have another one? Like, what do we feel? And so we just really prayed about it, and we were like, yeah, we would love to have one more. So that was quite exciting, like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have 3 kids. And then we found out we were pregnant. We were so excited. And the other 2 pregnancies had been so like straightforward. I didn't even think about miscarriage. I don't think I even knew anyone who had a miscarriage. Didn't have any kind of understanding. And we found out there's no heartbeat. And we were so stunned. And I honestly could not catch my breath, because I didn't know anyone who'd gone through this, and I had no idea that this had been happening, that this baby had somehow in the process of being pregnant had died. Having to walk through that moment, and Matt and I stand together and be like, okay, we prayed about this. Like, we thought this was like right, and now we're at a funeral. And we got to walk that through, and that was so tough. But then what happened next? I don't think if anyone had told us, I would have made it. But we ended up losing 5 more babies. And it didn't even really make sense. I felt so embarrassed, because I felt like from some people, it was like, well, what have you kind of done wrong, almost? That sense of judgment, like something bad is happening to you, so you must have done something bad. But I didn't know why or where or how I'm going to find God in this. And there's a scripture, it says, hope deferred makes the heart grow sick. So it makes sense if you're going through even disappointment, of course death, that you're going to go through a season of grief. And Matt had this theme about God never letting go of us. Like, it's not where am I, it's where's God. Like, God's not going anywhere. My circumstances are all over the place. My heart, my mood, my mind is all over the place, but God's not going anywhere. And so we sat by the fire, and Matt just started playing the guitar, and together we wrote this song called You Never Let Go. And I was never sure of anything being more true in my life. Like, could I tell you why? No. Do I still know why now? No. But was I ever more sure of where God was? I was never more sure. And I was like, what an amazing privilege that I'm now going to get to sing in the midst of this. The last thing the enemy wants is for me to be singing and singing things I'm sure about God. And we sang this over our friends, but I think most of all we sang it over ourselves. And then God did what only God could do, that we started to hear that this song was being sung all around the church, all around the world. It was being sung at weddings. It was also being sung at funerals. And that I love God comes to use our suffering to mediate comfort. That's who Jesus is. That's what he's always done, and that's what he's doing now.
Storms of this life, I won't turn back.